Warning, the following video may be considered too mature for certain younglings, so viewer discretion is advised. Thank you for watching the video. The fourth game. Five Nights at Freddy's 4 was announced a few months after Five Nights at Freddy's 3. It was originally planned to be released on Halloween, but then not long after that, it was changed to release as early as July. I guess Scott was confident in this one, and let's just say he probably had every right to be. Let's get straight to the point here. You're no longer playing a security guard. You're instead playing a child, and because you're a child, you have to face the void of infinite darkness that hides these monsters. I mean, come on, look at the animatronics now. Before they were all scary enough as is, considering the premise of Five Nights at Freddy's. They were all robotic animals that were possessed and wanted to kill you for tragic reasons. But here, they're nightmares now, that wouldn't look too different from your children having nightmares of Chuck E. Cheese. The story is about a child having constant nightmares about the animatronics 5 days before his birthday. Not helping his fears is his older brother who is constantly terrifying him, and on the day of his birthday, let's just say gives the older brother the title of Worst Brother of the Year. As I've mentioned before, when it comes to the gameplay, you are not a security guard, which means no cameras, no mask, or even security doors. Everything that happens will take place in the bedroom, which has 2 doors, a closet, and your bed. So you may be asking right now, if I'm unable to use a camera to track an animatronic or have a mask to defend myself, then how the heck am I supposed to survive all 5 nights? Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's a good question. You see, in Five Nights at Freddy's 4, your key to survival is with sound. I cannot stress enough that headphones are seriously a requirement to make it through the nights. Now, the last 3 games did have some form of using sound, but most of the time it was used to increase tension and mess with your nerves. To survive the nights here, you have to check both doors before they get inside your room. If you don't hear anything when you check the door, you can flash the lights down the hall to stop their progress and quickly check the opposite door to see if they're coming from that side. But if you instantly decide to use the flashlight the moment you open the door, and they by chance happen to be there because you don't bother to listen to their metallic breathing, you're practically giving them a pass to crunch your skull. Bonnie and Chica will behave much like their FNAF 1 counterparts, while Foxy and Freddy will have similar yet different patterns. Behind your bed, you have to constantly flash your light to stop the mini Freddys from grouping up, otherwise Big Freddy will come out and end you. Meanwhile, you have Foxy. You can usually hear his footsteps because he's the fastest with his feet. He acts like Bonnie and Chica starting from the halls, but once he succeeds in entering the room, he goes into your closet, where you have to stop his progress. And when you have all 4 together, that night suddenly gets a whole lot worse. And don't get me started with Fredbear Nightmare, where the impossible becomes more impossible. And I'm just gonna say it straight out. This game is horrifying. Out of all the Five Nights at Freddy's games that I've played and watched, it is Five Nights at Freddy's 4 that has made me lose my cool. The fact that you need headphones just to survive the nights in this game makes it all the more worse for me. The tension, the paranoia, the second guessing, the fear, it's all here. But you know what's crazy? I actually enjoyed myself the most here. The extra challenge with using your ears was refreshing and different. It was definitely hard, but I had a lot more fun playing this one. If I were to recommend a starting point, it wouldn't be FNAF 4 though. That would be the first game. And of course, for extra content, there's the Halloween edition, as well as cheat codes and extra challenges that will require you to beat all nights of the game. And with that said, I'm Axel the Royal Niner. Everyone have a fantastic day, and I'll see you next time when I review Gungrave, released on the PlayStation 2. Have a good day.